Hello, my dear students. Welcome back to English Funda. I'm Binod Shankaran, and this is going to be Critical Mind Part 2. It is the second session. I hope you have done all the questions that were there in the app. Okay. I had asked you to download the app from the link given below and attempt the free questions and be able to answer questions based on statements, arguments, premises, conclusions, hypotheses, etc. I hope you are thorough with those concepts. Now, let's start the second session of critical mind. What all will we cover here, sir? In an argument, you are asked to find out the primary purpose. You are asked to find out the central idea, or you are asked to write the summary of the passage. How do we do these, and what are these supposed to be? How do I understand these concepts? Okay. Now, what is primary purpose? I'll tell you, it's a very simple idea or central idea. Primary purpose or central idea are very, very simple. Summary is slightly tricky. I will also get to that. First of all, recollect from the last class that an argument is a written communication. Any paragraph, any passage where the author makes a point is called the argument, and it can be divided into two components. One is the premise, the basis on which he draws conclusions. Okay. Now, premises are the supporting evidence, and the conclusion is the statements called conclusions form the primary purpose or the central idea. Do you get my point? The conclusion, the point of view the author wants to make is called the primary purpose or central idea. And the support he gives to form his idea is called the premises. Okay. So let's move on and see whether we can identify the premise and conclusion in the passages that follow. Okay, now read this one. It says a recent study. Okay, I'll give you 1 minute to do this. Okay, the timer will start. You don't rush it, do it, and then tell me which sentences, which statements, which declarative statements form the point of view of the author, where it is. It could be in the first part of the paragraph, it could be in the middle, or it could be at the end. Okay, spot the main idea, that is the sentences which form the conclusion of the passage, and the sentences which form the premise, and then choose the correct answer. I'll give you 1 minute to do this question. Okay, what is the answer to this? A recent study highlights the growing threat of deforestation in the Amazon rainforest. Due to illegal logging and agricultural expansion, large portions of the forest are being destroyed, contributing to habitat loss and climate change. Environmental groups are urging governments to take immediate action to protect the vital ecosystem. What is the primary purpose? Okay, so we are talking about Amazon forests. That is the main idea. They must be saved, okay, to protect the vital ecosystem. So what is the main idea of the passage? It is about saving the Amazon rainforests. Okay, don't start generalizing. What is given in the passage as the main idea is what is the main idea. So which one is the correct one? To explain the benefits of deforestation? Absolutely not, sir. To argue for the expansion of agriculture? Absolutely not, sir. To raise awareness about the dangers of deforestation in the Amazon? Absolutely correct, sir. And then to show that deforestation does not affect the environment, or even if I said affects the environment, that is, suppose even if we remove this not from here and we think of this as an option, even this will be incorrect. Why? Because the passage is only about deforestation in the Amazon forests. It's not about all the forests in the world. So I cannot write the primary purpose to be all encompassing, whereas the passage is only talking about the statement in the passage is only talking about Amazon forests. Let's come to passage number 2. Again, these are very easy questions, but I want you to get an idea of how uh, primary purpose works, where the primary purpose is. Okay, take 1 minute and answer this question. So immediately you would say, so this again is all about the second one. The options are very easy. So identifying the primary purpose is not so difficult. Okay, but if I make the options tighter or closer, okay, then problems start. We will come to that later. How to choose the correct option when all the options look to be the correct answers. Okay, first of all, you start focusing on the sentences which form the crux of the passage, the point of view of the author, plus the supporting elements. Okay, and then we'll slowly come to other concepts also. Now come to passage number 3. Take 1 minute. Again, the answers are pretty easy, so you should be able to do it. A very, very easy option, sir. Why are we doing such easy options? It's because I'm building the tempo so that we start very slow. Okay, and then when we come to the right kind of questions, you'll find that all the 4 options look very similar. Which one to choose and which one to leave will become a problem, but then that comes later. First of all, try to focus on what the primary purpose is and what the supporting idea, sentences or statements are. Here, the answer is to explain how telemedicine has transformed healthcare delivery. Now, see, to argue that telemedicine should replace in person visits, now this looks close enough. Not so easy. Okay. Or here, to show why rural areas do not, these were the only 2 options that could go, but these 2 look close. 1 and 3 look close. So when you check it again, you see that the passage is talking about how telemedicine has transformed healthcare delivery. Okay, it is not saying that in-person visit should be completely replaced. Okay, here itself the options were slightly tricky. Okay, fourth question now. Take 1 minute and do this. Okay, again you would say, sir, it's a very easy question, sir. This is the fourth option. Okay, this you would say is the answer. Yes, of course. Okay, now when you download the app and start doing the questions, you will see that the questions, some questions are very easy, some questions are of intermediary level, and some are difficult to answer. And then you will require my intervention. You will ask me, why not this answer, sir? Okay, you do those questions and ask me your doubts in the app itself, or you can come back and ask your doubts here in the YouTube comment box. Okay, anyway you feel fit. But do the questions now. Now you know what primary purpose is. That is, what is the main idea? What is the central idea? That is the conclusion of the passage and the premises. Do the questions now. Okay, there is one more passage here. Try the fifth passage. Now, this seems slightly tricky. Of course, that's what I was telling you. As we go along, the questions will become tougher. But if you have the basics in place, then no amount of playing tricks on you is going to be successful. You'll always be able to identify the correct answer. Now, what is the primary purpose here? To highlight the benefits and challenges of social media. Is this correct, sir? Looks to be good. To argue against the use of social media. This also seems to be good. Last sentence. However, the rise of social media has also led to concerns about privacy, misinformation, and its impact on mental health. Seems to be okay. Then, to explain how social media is only harmful. Now, this you might say, sir, this is too extreme for the passage, because the passage does not have any information about it being only harmful. So, this though we can leave, but this also is creating a problem in the mind. To show how social media has not changed communication. Now, this is absolutely out. But the three options look close. Which one is the correct answer? The correct answer is first, because the passage is talking about the benefits and the disadvantages, or the benefits and challenges of social media. It is not only talking about the ill effects of social media. Get my point? So first one is the correct answer. So as I told you, download the app, do all the questions. It's a mixture of easy, intermediate level, and difficult level questions. Okay, do the questions, and whatever doubts you have, you can ask in the chat box in the app itself, or here in YouTube. Okay. That's all for this session. See you in the next class. This was a very brief session. In the next session, we will learn what an assumption is or what an inference is. Catch you in the next session.